Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh, and sizzling news all day long. Subscribe to this channel. Please make sure you subscribe. Turn on the post notification bell so that you can be the first person to get notified whenever we upload a new video. Help us grow this channel by giving this video a massive thumbs up so that it gets recommended to other YouTube viewers all around the world as well. Lastly, leave your opinions in the comment section below. Without further ado, let's delve right into the details of today's news. Fire on the mountain, Sheikh Gumi slams Tinubu, exposes untold truths behind retirement of 11 senior military generals. Renowned Islamic scholar Sheikh Ahmed Gumi has expressed his strong disapproval of the long-standing practice of retiring senior military chiefs at the beginning of each new democratic government since Nigerians returned to democracy in 1999. Speaking about the recent appointment of new service chiefs by President Bola Tinubu and the subsequent compulsory retirement of over 100 military commanders, Gumi, who himself served as a military general, urged that it is not advisable to retire highly experienced and well-trained military personnel. In addition to his concerns about the negative impact of these practices, he shed light on two major issues that contribute to the problem. Firstly, Gumi highlighted the politicization of the appointment of service chiefs, which he believes has led to the decline in financial prudence and professionalism. Instead of focusing on the qualifications and capability of retired generals, people now consider their religious, ethnic, and regional backgrounds, which should not be the determining factors in such appointments. Furthermore, Gumi emphasized the deviation from military tradition, explaining that it is not customary for senior military officers to remain in service when their juniors are appointed as service chiefs. Drawing from his own experience as a former military general, he pointed out that the hierarchy within the army does not permit a junior officer to hold authority over his seniors. To maintain the chain of command and prevent disruptions, retirement becomes necessary in such situations. Gumi lamented the loss of valuable expertise and investment incurred in training these senior military commanders, many of whom have received extensive training abroad at significant cost. He expressed his deep concern about the wastage of resources and emphasized the need to consider the economic implications of retiring experienced personnel prematurely. The Islamic scholar's remarks shed light on the challenges facing the military institution in Nigeria by highlighting the politicization of appointments and the disruption of the chain of command. It calls for a re-evaluation of the current practices in order to ensure professionalism, efficiency, and the optimal utilization of the nation's military resources. Gomez's insights offer valuable perspectives on the topic of on the topic and prompt a necessary dialogue on how to best address these issues moving forward? You all, let me have your thoughts in the comment section. I see reasons to what Ahmed Gumi is saying, because some of these generals could be very useful, in the fight against insecurity. But when you retire 100 army generals at once. Besides, we keep hearing rumor that, there are some army generals that are aiding this terrorist. I wonder if that is true, but I don't see the reasons why it can't be true. Take, for example, this Ahmed Gumi. He was once an army general, and we know how he goes to the forest to dialogue with these terrorists, how he will even collect ransom. He would negotiate with these terrorists. So I've said it times without number that I think that this man is in one way connected to them. He went as far as telling the Hausas not to vote for anybody that is going to kill terrorists. So tell me, what other evidence do we need that is involved with it? All these retired generals, army generals that have been retired, people that are used to going to work every day, and all of a sudden they find themselves sitting at home day by day without doing anything. An idle hand is a devil's workshop. These people are very experienced, they are experts in their field. So tell me, if they are not going to, since the government do not need their help anymore, tell me if they are not going to, start aiding terrorists one way or the other, because they feel, you know, they do not have what to do. They know they are at home. There are some people that cannot just sit in one place. There are some people, especially there are some old people who cannot, sit without doing one thing or the other. They want to be active at all times. So I feel it is quite dangerous, to just retire these army generals and let them into the society without giving them, what to do, without giving them an alternative. Besides, 100, to retire 100 at once is a lot. It is too much for my people. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section. Before we go, let's take a look at one or two reactions from people. Madison says, Sheikh Gumi is angry with Mr. President simply because the retirement affects some people that has connection with BH, that is Boko Haram. I'm sure Mr. President is doing the best for Nigerians. So, Gumi should keep his terrorist mouth shut. What do you all think? Another person by the name Confidence says, a terrorist sympathizer is talking. Naija, which way? Another person says, why didn't you talk when Buhari appointed Fulani as service chiefs? Nothing is wrong with that, Abi. Well, Buhari also did the same thing, and this man never complained. He never made any complaint. Maybe because this time around, most of those 100 people that were retired are Muslims or Hausas. That is why he feels that now he can dish out advice, to Tinubu. Another person by the name Bella says, stupid man, those generals are Boko Haram. Another person says, highly experienced indeed. Common insurgency for over 15 years. 100 generals cannot solve it. That's true. And that person says, there is no need to cry over a spilled milk. You, the Northerners, think you can capitalize on the war that happened many years ago to do anything you like, not knowing that at the long run, it will come back to haunt you guys as well. What goes around comes around. Of course, so what goes around comes around. You guys, let me have your thoughts in the comment section. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. Turn on the post notification bell. Share this video with your friends and family. I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.